Wait. Alright.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be doing a little chit chat get ready with me. I'm not really going anywhere, to be honest. I have nowhere to go, but I was just at home and I was bored, so I'm just like, you know what, might as well just do a little video talking about a lot of stuff that's been happening since lately. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever I post, and leave all your comments down below. And yeah, let's just jump into this video. So guys, like I said, I won't be doing anything special to my brows. I'm already concealed them with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Porcelain. So that's what I did, and now I am just using the concealer brush just to blend out the concealer that's under my brows. And I'm probably just gonna put like a one color eyeshadow there. But anyways, this whole month, actually this whole year, it has been like probably one of the roughest years of my life, and I think everybody can agree to it that this year has been one of the roughest years. Like, there's so many things that happened throughout this year. It's just like, what else, you know, like what else can we take on this whole racism thing? If you think racism is not an issue, I'm judging you. Like, judging you. If you're really like right now in 2020 sitting at home watching all these different situations happening on Instagram, YouTube, or whatever social media platform you stick to, if you are seeing like all these different videos going around and you still within yourself think racism is not an issue or it's not real, then I am judging you guys. Literally judging you guys. What I hate, and I'm gonna start by stating this before I get deep into this topic or whatever. What I hate about us black people is that we're easily drawn out. I don't like that about us. I don't know if it's just because, so I won't say I don't know why. I think, I'm guessing, or people would say because we're just tired of everything, so it's just time to act and time to do what's necessary at this point. Like all these rioting and stuff, like it's necessary 100%. Like, it has to be done at this point. That's the only way they're gonna hear us, and that's the only way they're gonna realize that we're actually serious, and like we need this issue to be dealt with. Like, it can't be ignored and all of that. But it's just like we get drawn out so easily, and we don't strategize. I wanted to stop and pronounce that word to make sure I get it properly, because when you talk fast it never come out properly. But I feel like we don't like strategizing things, and we tend to just jump to conclusion and act very impulsively, if that's even a word. I'm not sure if that's a word, or if you get what I'm saying. It's like we don't think before we act. So why did I say that? It's just a thing where obviously we're all angry, we're frustrated, we're mad. Like, at this point there's no right word to describe how we're feeling, because we've been through it. We're tired. Like, we are tired. Like, it's just too much at this point. But it's just like, I feel like we need to make sure when we're doing like stuff, we need to think about it first and actually make a plan, follow through with the plan, and do it strategically. Because if we just act like that, then we won't do it right. And we need to do it right. Like, we need to sit and plan, because one thing with us, we have the strength, we have the power. We're still working on the unity, because I don't know, black people still try to fight against one another. I don't know why at this point. That shouldn't even be, like, it shouldn't even in our head to try to fight against one another, because different races already a fight against we. So it's just like, I don't understand why we still fight against one another. So that we need to work on 100%. But we have the strength, we have the power to do whatever we set our minds to, but we just don't know how to discipline ourselves. Half the time, that's what we're missing, being disciplined. Like, just think of how effective it would be if we sat, think about what we're going to do, and then do it. Regarding the riots and stuff, I am all for it. Like, we need to make sure they hear us, and if the only way they're going to hear us is by messing around with their pockets, then by all means, that's what needs to get done. But I'm gonna say this: I do not believe in destroying our own communities. Like, that's what I don't like. Like, I'm seeing all the riots, and it's like, yes, we're rioting and we're destroying what needs to be destroyed or whatever, but we're doing it in our own communities. That is a no-no for me, because when you do it in your own communities, you destroy the grocery store, for example. Food is essential. We need food. When you destroy the grocery store that's in your neighborhood, sirs, sisses, aunties, uncles, what are you guys going to do after? Like, what? No, like, for real, what we are gonna do after? If me get up and make a right, and the only grocery store that's in my neighborhood is the one that I chose to destroy, what am I going to do after? My kids are hungry. I have my mom, which is old, my grandparents. What are they going to do? What are they going to eat? What about people that can't drive to go far out to actually buy food, and like, that grocery store is the only grocery store that they have access to? You know what I'm saying? So that's the only problem I have with this rioting thing. I just feel like we have to think about it and do it right. You know what I'm saying? Because when we do it wrong, especially because you see, like, unless again you're living under a rock, but if you realize all these riots and stuff, white people are always present, and they're so willing, like, and like ready and waiting to destroy our communities. Like, why aren't we in the suburbs destroying, like, that up there with the grocery stores up there? Why aren't we in the rich areas? Every rioting, like, or most of them that I'm seeing, it's always in the hood or where black people is from. Like, we can't do that. We can't destroy our own grocery store, what the only place that we get food from. And then when these white people go back home, when all of them go back home, we're stuck with no food. They have their grocery stores to go to, they have their stores and everything to go to. We don't. So that's just the only problem I have with the whole rioting thing. Like, I just feel like if we're gonna do it right and not destroy our own, destroy other people. And also, I'm seeing like videos of like black owned businesses getting destroyed. Like, oh gosh, man, seriously, we can't do that. We can't do that. We have to do better. Because at this point, I feel like some people are using it as an excuse to do whatever they wanted to do before. And again, that's just my opinion. You don't have to believe in anything that I say or whatever. This is just my opinion. That's all that matters. But yeah, I just not believe in the whole destroying your own area. Touchy topic, but black guys, and I'm coming for you guys right now, stop, and I repeat, stop fighting or stop breaking down black women. Stop doing that. Like, I think it was this week. Was it this week? I think it was this week. But I saw a video. I'm gonna see if I can record it and then put it somewhere on the screen. But when I saw the video, I was so mad because I'm just like, I don't care if she's a crackhead. I don't care if she's I don't know. I don't care if she's a junkie. I don't care what this lady is. It's just like, as a black person, a black male, you cannot do that. like I'm just so confused. Like, how can you think about seeing a girl, any girl, but worse, it was a black girl and you're black? It's just like, you don't have sisters, you don't have a mom, don't you have an aunt, you don't have a niece, you don't have a cousin, you don't have a grandmother. Like, what would you do if you were sitting at home and you saw somebody lifting your mom, putting your mom in a dumpster, in a one garbage bin? Like, what would I do? Like, I'm so confused. Like, when I started, it was just, and then they're laughing, and it's just like, yo, how can we go out and try to protect these same niggas that's taking us and literally throwing us in the garbage bin? I'm not saying all black males do this or whatever, but it's just like, the fact that we have even one is a problem. We don't need that. What, like, have you ever seen a video of some white kids or like white group of boys throwing a white female in a garbage bin or a dumpster? Have you guys ever seen that anywhere? Like, it don't really matter what them do, them not do that to them people them, but we always have to somewhat do that to our own. Why? Like when I saw it, I honestly wanted to cry. And it's just like, you could see that this girl is so afraid. Like, she's not, it's like, at one point, she don't know if she's supposed to laugh or like if she's supposed to cry, or like she don't really want to do anything where I go trigger them off to do something worse to her. You could see that on her face in the video, and people are commenting saying, oh, why is she laughing? It's just like, yo, if I was there, I wouldn't know what to do. Like, I don't know if I should act like brave or make them feel like, oh, maybe if I just play along with it, they'll think, okay, we're all playing out. Like, you wouldn't know what to do. So before you start judging and you weren't there, like, don't come at the girl saying she's laughing so she wanted it or whatever. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you weren't in the situation. And trust me, when you're in a certain situation, you do not, at that point in the middle of the situation, I guarantee you won't know what exactly to do. Worse if you're afraid of them raping you or anything, and it's not impossible, because again, this is being done right now. Like, black people are sex trafficking, or black males are sex trafficking black girls. This is happening. It's even happening in Jamaica. Jamaica is a black country, so you know what I'm saying? What would you do if a group of guys surrounded you, throwing you in the dumpster? Like, so don't come at the girl saying, oh my god, she's laughing. So don't do that. And I'm just so confused why somebody would think that is cool, or I just don't know. Like, sometimes I just wonder, like, what going in a people of mine. Like, why would you think that would have been something cool? And then the fact that them are recorded too and post it up, you know, say they legit thought it was cool. Like, they didn't see anything wrong with that, because if them did see something wrong with it, they wouldn't have posted it. They wouldn't have recorded that. And it's like, come on now, like, we can't be out here fighting for you guys, trying to protect you guys, like trying to do everything to keep you guys safe, but you guys are not returning the favor. Like, on a need for step up. What make it even more fucked was the fact that you had people in the comments saying, well, she's laughing, so like, excuse me. And it's the same thing they did with what's her name again? Oh, I don't want to pronounce her name wrong. The Nigerian girl. I just put her picture there, but she was at the rioting and stuff. Like, she was there trying to, you know, speak out for us. And just imagine like, yo, like, this shit is like, it's not even a game, it's not even jokes, but it's just like, she was literally out in the world fighting for us.
But right now, like, let's focus on the person who got killed. Tony McDade was a black trans man. Okay? We're not doing this. We doing this for him. We doing this for our brothers and our sisters who got shot. But we doing this for every black person. Because at the end of the day, I cannot take my fucking skin color off. I cannot mask this shit, okay? Everywhere I fucking go, I'm profiled whether I like it or not.
That ain't right.
Like, I'm looked at whether I like it or not.
That ain't right.
Being, first of all, I want white people to realize their fucking privilege.
Yes, ma'am.
No one can look at you and tell anything about you unless you give them that information. Wherever the fuck I go, I'm profiled. Look at my fucking hair. Look at my skin, bruh.
We love it.
This shit, I can't take this shit off. So guess what? I'ma die about it.
Yes.
I'ma die about my fucking skin. You cannot take my fucking blackness away from me.
That you guys turned around, not only raped her, but killed her because she spoke out. So it's like, okay, them want rape we, but we have to stay quiet, because if we do speak out, something's gonna happen to us. Like, they're gonna find us, they're gonna kill us. And it's just like, yo, are you guys for real? And then you had people in the comments saying, oh, how is she even tweeting this? This just doesn't sit right. How is she doing this? If she's claiming that she doesn't have her phone, how is she tweeting this? Blah blah blah. Like, what? Like, don't get me wrong, everybody needs to know the full story, but honestly, I just feel like when it comes on to something like that, I don't think anybody will come out and lie on themselves saying I got raped. Like, who wants that to happen to them? Like, who wants to be labeled as a raped victim? Like, I don't think anybody wants that. So I understand that you want the story, everybody wants to get the story straight before start advocating or whatever, but it's just like, at that point, I don't really think we need to get one story straight when somebody literally a ball out for help. Like, she was literally crying out for help and everybody ignored it. How can we be crying out for help or saying, you guys, we want justice for us, but we don't even have the unity in our own environment? Don't do that. Don't do it. Like, we have to do better as black people, as a nation. Like, we have to do better. Like, we can't be out here fighting for equality, or I won't even say we should be fighting for equality, because at the end of the day, white people might think like they're here and we're trying to fight for here, but realistically, we are always here. They just try to instill in us that we're lower than them, but we're not, because they themselves know this, and it is evident through their actions. Because if they never know, so we're really and truly better than them, they wanna see we and everything we do is a problem for them. You understand? Like if you're better than somebody, anything with them do, you don't care. Like if I'm better than this girl out the road, every time I see her, you think I'm gonna be bothered by this girl? No, I know that I'm better than her. Why would I be bothered by her? And that's what I'm gonna try to say. So they know within themselves that really and truly we shouldn't even be fighting for equality, because we'll never be equal to them. They can never have what we have. Like everything that they have and think they're somebody, and they think like they're higher than us, they stole it from somebody. They stole it from us. You know what I'm saying? Like half the shit that they have now, they're stolen. Like they're always telling us, oh, go back to where you're from, go back to where you're from. But if you should ask them to go back to where they're from, where can they go? They literally own nothing. They've been stealing from people centuries ago. So really and truly, we're not equal to them. Okay, so we shouldn't even be fighting for equality. Let's just put that there. But we're out fighting for our rights, fighting to be treated be treated like human beings. That's literally what we're fighting for. We're fighting for our youths, specifically, especially or black male, right? Or black males. We're fighting for you guys to make sure you guys can walk down the street and not be shot for no reason, or make sure you guys can go to the grocery store and not get shot, or make sure you guys could go to the gym and not get shot, or make sure you guys could be at a stoplight and not get shot. You know what I'm saying? Like we're out here fighting. Like that's what everybody is out here fighting for. And at the same time, you guys are thinking about raping or thinking about raping and dehumanizing another black female. Like something just not add up. I don't know if them possessed or them do something to it, but I don't know. It's just like how me honestly don't know. If I've never been the one to like come out and like speak out about this, because me personally, I just feel like regardless of what's happening or regardless of what black people are doing, you can't come out on like national, hold on, I just have this thing where it don't really matter what we do when we're out in public or in the eyes of the public, especially in the eyes of the white people or like different races or whatever. We can't like bash our own in front of them. So I'm never the one to like come out and like try talk about stuff like that, because it's like, take for example, if I'm outside and my cousins, I'm outside with like my siblings or my cousins or whatever, and they get in a fight, even if they're wrong, I can't give them the wrong in front of the people. You know what I say? Like I can't give them the wrong in front of their enemies. I will fight for them, defend them, and then when we get home now, it's a different thing. Like when we get home, that's where I'm gonna be like, yo, what you did was wrong. But right there and then, you can't do that. So because I believe in that strongly, I normally don't come out and talk about the bad that we're doing, but it's just like I had to, especially after seeing that the Olowai, I don't want to pronounce her name wrong, but her name's a Nigerian name, so I think it's hard for me to pronounce, and I don't want to say her name wrong. But I'm gonna put her name on the screen. I was just annoyed about the fact that she was out fighting for us and that happened to her, and she was literally crying out for help, and nobody really paid attention until it was too late. Instead, you had people in the comments saying something is sketchy, doesn't seem right, blah blah blah. Then you have this girl now with the guys literally throwing her in a dumpster, recording it live for everybody to see. Black females are not supposed to be going through this right now. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like I don't know. But yeah, this is the final look. And like I said, I wasn't doing anything extra. This video was literally just for me to be doing something while I'm talking about these issues that have been annoying me and that I am tired of. I just need black men specifically, I just need you guys to wake the fuck up. Like, wake up, do what's right, and protect us. Like, that's what we need you guys for. Like, that's why half the time, if you realize, majority of black families, we never have a father figure in our life, because it's just like it's always something. Like, it's always something, and I am just so confused. I am so annoyed, and I think it just needs to stop. Like, them, even the video with the girl getting thrown in the garbage bin, like, you can see, or you know, just by looking on those guys, like, they're not even 25 yet. They look like they're 22, 20, 19, 23, maybe 25 the most. Okay, so it's like them start too young. Like, they are already starting at a young age to abuse our women. We can't have this. Like, this cannot be happening. And I've been sitting down thinking, like, what am I gonna say? Like, I wanted to do a video on it from how long, because it's just like, it's annoying. It is annoying, and I hate that I have to do a video on it or speak on it on like a platform like this, because again, I hate talking about black people, especially when it is in a negative light. I hate talking about them in the eyes of the public. Like, I don't like that. So I just need you guys to just wake the fuck up, man. Like, we have to fix up. Like, this can't keep happening. We can't keep raping our black kids. We can't keep abusing our black women. Like, not to say like women don't abuse men too. Like, obviously there's a lot of times where women are abusing the black men, and that is not right. But for right now, what is happening and the topic that I'm on and the evidence that I'm seeing and the videos that are circulating, this is why I'm talking about abuse towards women. Like, we can't do that. Like, we need to fix up, and we need to do something for a change. Like, it just not look good. It not look good. I'm telling you the truth, it don't look good. We can't out here, we can't be fighting for rights and fighting for human rights or fighting to be treated properly, but we're not treating our own properly. We have to fix up. We have to fix up. But on that note, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will definitely see you guys in my next one.
Wait.